In the quiet village of Willowbrook, promises held deep meaning. Each promise was a bond, a sacred pledge to be honored and protected. At the heart of this tradition stood an ancient emblem, the commitment crest. Engraved on the crest were these timeless words: "Let your yes be yes and your no, no." Young Lucas grew up hearing stories about the importance of promises, yet he never fully understood their weight, until one day, a seemingly small promise changed his life. Lucas and his younger sister Emma were inseparable. One summer afternoon, Lucas promised Emma he'd attend her first violin performance at the village fair. Excited, Emma practiced tirelessly, waiting eagerly for her brother's support. But the day before the fair, Lucas received an invitation from his friends to a football match in the neighboring town, the biggest match of the season. Caught between loyalty to friends and his promise to Emma, Lucas wavered, eventually deciding that one missed recital wouldn't matter. At the fair, Emma searched the crowd nervously, eyes hopeful, violin trembling in her hands. As minutes passed without Lucas, disappointment darkened her heart, leaving a deeper mark than either sibling realized. Discovering the Crest. Later that night, Lucas found Emma sitting alone, eyes red from tears. Lucas approached cautiously, guilt heavy in his chest. "Emma, I'm sorry. You promised, Lucas. It might seem small, but it meant everything to me." Lucas realized then that promises weren't just words, they were trust itself. He had damaged something precious, and it hurt deeply. The next day, troubled by his actions, Lucas wandered into the village chapel, seeking guidance. On the wall, he noticed the commitment crest shining gently in the candlelight. Lucas touched its smooth surface, tracing the engraved verse: "Let your yes be yes and your no, no." The chapel keeper, Elder Thomas, noticed Lucas's struggle. "Lucas, a promise kept builds trust. A promise broken wounds deeply. But remember, redemption begins by facing truth honestly." How can I make this right? By making a new promise, one you will keep no matter the cost. The lesson of the commitment crest. Inspired, Lucas went home to Emma and sincerely apologized, promising her he would make it right. Every day after, Lucas committed to helping Emma prepare for the next performance. He encouraged her, practiced with her, and attended every rehearsal. Weeks passed, and slowly trust was rebuilt. Not through words alone, but through consistent, faithful actions. Finally, the day of Emma's next recital arrived. Lucas stood in the audience, front row, eyes shining with pride. Emma's performance was flawless, her confidence strengthened by Lucas's steady presence. Emma's voice echoed softly. "You kept your promise," Lucas replied. "I learned that a promise kept is love in action. I'll always keep my word." Returning to the chapel later, Lucas paused again at the commitment crest, understanding now its profound wisdom. True promises, once made, must be guarded and honored, because in keeping our word, we nurture trust and strengthen relationships. Living the commitment means embracing the values of trust and integrity every single day. It's about making choices that reflect our promises, and in doing so, we create a ripple effect of positive change in our lives and the lives of those around us. Promises are powerful. They bind hearts, build trust, and shape character. Like Lucas, we may falter, but every day offers a fresh chance to honor our commitments. Remember the wisdom of the commitment crest. Let your yes be yes and your no, no. When we stay true to our promises, we create bonds of trust that cannot easily be broken. Today, reflect on your own commitments, those large and small. Decide to live each promise intentionally and let your words always match your actions. Because staying true to your promises doesn't just change others, it shapes who you become.